Sonia should clearly not go to a roller derby practice, because there are possibly two things that you really don't want when you're hungover. One is a bunch of people who have team spirit. No offence to them, they are lovely, but that was tiring and did not help with my mood. And two is the challenge of someone saying, let's do 27 laps in 5 minutes, which is what we have to do for a minimum skills test, which I think that I'm down to take in like 2 weeks time. So I did need to practice, but today was not the day, and I managed 21.5 laps. But my stomach was very much in my mouth, and I was probably green doing it as well. It was horrible. And that was a new hall. So first of all, I drove to the wrong hall, which was interesting. So I then put into Google Maps, and Google Maps in Iceland is rubbish. So it took me to the wrong place, got lost, managed to then find where I was going. So I was about 20 minutes late in the first place. So I didn't really turn up in the friendliest of moods. I am really sweaty and stinky, but right now all I want is some greasy chips, like greasy salty chips. What I really want is a big cup of tea, which I have tea bags. We did manage to get them in Costco, like 2,000 or something. And some salt and vinegar crisps, but there are no salt and vinegar crisps in this country. Or some chocolate covered digestive biscuits to dunk in the cup of tea. But I'm not going to do that because we don't have them, and they're probably just 5 times the price that they should be, so I'm not going to do that. But we do have a KFC, so I think I might go and get some chips, because I've just messaged Ingemar, so he might come down through that door any minute, or he might be saying, you go and get them yourself and bring them back to me, which rightly so is what I should do. I think it's like, yeah, it's 1:30. So basically this weekend, on Friday night, we went to Oktoberfest at Ingemar's work. And then after Oktoberfest, we went to, I saw it on Facebook, because everything in this country runs on Facebook, basically. And so there was an advert on Facebook for FM Belfast, which I don't know if you know who FM Belfast are, but they're an Icelandic band, and they're really, really cool. And so we went to that gig in Hura downtown. It was only 2,500 krona, which is, what's that, about £20 or something, which is alright for a gig. But yeah, we turned up. I don't know why I thought, because it said 9 o'clock, I don't know why I thought they would be on stage at 9 o'clock. They started at 11:15, so I was just like, I was the driver for the night as well, so just over it by the time they even got on stage. Yeah, Ingemar was pretty tipsy. So yesterday was an incredibly hungover day for him. I edited more of the wedding video, which I really hoped I would have up yesterday or today, but it's not looking likely. I don't really want to rush it though, so I'm gonna keep working on that. And then at night we went to Ingemar's sister, my sister-in-law, Ella's, I'm just gonna say it, 40th birthday party at her flat, and then we went to the PallaBall. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's kind of like a mixture of pop disco 80s Eurovision glitzy sparkly gayness. I don't know. I don't even know what that really sounds like, but that's kind of how it felt like to me. It was definitely interesting, but it was 2 nights out in a row. And then roller derby this morning, I was drinking last night. So I'm pretty tired now. And I want my chips. Yeah, here he comes! Look at that. Perfect timing. Right, okay, I'm back in the land of living. It's currently Tuesday. It is, I think, about 8 degrees outside. It's pretty fresh. It's turned very autumnal, so it's lovely and orangey, yellowy, brownish red outside, as far as the weather will allow the leaves to stay on the trees for at least a week, hopefully. I'm really hoping that I can get out with my camera and take some more pictures, and maybe take some Instagram pictures, or maybe even stretch it to a blog post. I have been writing a few more blog posts about the wedding, so for those of you who are interested, then I do have a blog. Please go over and read that. I'm also working on a kind of Instagram challenge at the moment, so I've just started it. It's called Inktober. Some of you might have heard of it. I'll show you my feed right now. So far I have this post up, which is today's post. Basically you hashtag Inktober or Inktober 2017 and you can look at everyone's drawings on there. There is a post of, how many days are in this month? 31? 31. I had to double check that. Oh my goodness. So there's a list of 31 different kind of titles or words to inspire your drawing for that day, and you post every single day for the month of October. So I'm working on that and it's pretty exciting to be doing. It is definitely pushing me to do a drawing a day and actually upload it and actually share it with people instead of just collecting them all on my desk. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I have a client project that I'm still working on, and I'm still editing the wedding video. Tonight we're actually meeting up with some friends from California. We're going to the hot tub and catching up with them there. It's quite a funny thing to do because it's kind of like a business meeting sort of thing, but they're also our friends. They're probably watching this video, so shout out to them. But yes, we're heading off to the hot tub. It will be quite nice because you're outside and it is winter now, so hopefully we might see some northern lights while we're sitting in there. But yeah, it's also going to be freezing cold, so we're definitely heading into winter. we should come in the light so people can see us. Here we go. Yay!
I'm such a big fan. I'm so excited to be on camera with Sonia.
It's so good to have you guys back over. Second time in Iceland.
Yeah, definitely not the last.
Yeah, next time we're going to do a summer cabin together. Yes!